Wander Franco just got called up for the Tampa Bay Rays. As a Rays fan, I'm ecstatic. Franco is one of the best players in the minor leagues.
First pitch is pulled in a line by Sheets down the right side. This is going to get into the corner. Gray will score. Brujan being sent around third, sprinting for home. He's in the clear. Franco in the third, standing up.
And could be a great player for the Tampa Bay Rays. A great addition to the team. Personally, I wish he was called up last year for the World Series, but that's another day to debate about that. Now, as a collector, I want to tell you guys, do not buy his first Bowman Chrome. This PSA 10 is already $300. And in this video today, I'm going to be going over multiple reasons why you should not be buying this card. Look, everyone on Twitter, on YouTube, and everything else is going to be telling you, buy Wander, buy Wander, buy Wander. He just got called up. He's a generational talent. Well, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't. So real quick, to show you the value on a Wander Franco, I'm using a tool called Market Movers. If you guys want access to Market Movers at a 20% off discount, use code Breakout. It also helps fund the channel. So use the link down in the description down below. You save some money. It helps fund future videos. And yeah, so let's take a look at this graph right here. You can see the Franco rookie card, not rookie card, but the first Bowman was about $170 earlier this year, but it's been continually go up. At its peak, it's almost $340. That's a 320 sale right there. That's 334. Went down for a bit. You can see 255 spiked up, went down, went all the way down over here to what, 220, still above over here. But with the news of his call up, spiked immediately to over $300. So let's go over the reasons. So my first reason is number one prospect doesn't always pan out. And you can even look at the top 10. It's not a guaranteed if you're a top prospect to do well in the major leagues. And even then, people are spending money on Wander Franco like he's going to be the next Mike Trout. And I can tell you, looking through some years, that's not the case. So I'm going to go through 2010 to 2017. I think 2018 through 2021 is still too new. Some players have good first or second year seasons and fall off. But let's take a look at some of these lists. So you can see through the top 10 over here. There's some big names on here. But are all of them going to make Hall of Fame? No. Leo Strasburg, great pitcher. He was really, really hyped up for a very long time. You could see how much some of his first Bowmans came out when he first had his card. But he's not going to make the Hall of Fame. I mean, he just gets injured way too much. Great pitcher, but not Hall of Fame. You have Carlos Santana right here. Doesn't play catcher anymore. More first base and DH, but done extremely well. But he's not gonna make the Hall of Fame. And then you have Buster Posey here. Buster Posey is going to be your only Hall of Famer. And his prices are very, very cheap. So, yeah, out of the top 10 from 2010. Now, in 2011, a little bit different class. You can see Harper and Trout. And Harper was a much bigger name than Mike Trout. Everyone thought Harper was going to be the next big thing, and Trout eclipsed him. Now, both players are great. I think both will make the Hall of Fame one day. But you can look also number 3 to 10, right? You have Jesus Montero, Dustin Ackley, Hosmer, good career, but not a Hall of Famer. Will Myers, good career, not a Hall of Famer. Brandon Belt, same thing. Just going through all that. And you can look, number 12 is Freddie Freeman, who I think will end up sneaking the Hall of Fame one day. So, again, not always the number one prospect. Let's go over here. 2012. Matt Moore is number 1. Then you have Machado at number 6, who I think Machado sneaks in the Hall of Fame one day, but look how much farther down he is. And you have Trevor Bauer at number 9, Dylan Bundy, and Garrett Cole. Take a look at 2013. Profar, Bundy, Tavares, Myers, Walker, Jose Fernandez, Zach Wheeler, Garrett Cole. So out of this top 10, the only one who might make the Hall of Fame is Garrett Cole. And it's hard to say. He still has a long way to go. I know he's a pitcher, and there's things to say about pitchers, but you can go down here from 11 through 20, right? Sano, who I invested in, I'm just being fully transparent, and I messed up on that one. Yelich, can't say he's done bad, but I don't think he's going to make the Hall of Fame one day. You have Lindor here, who kind of fell off the season, still had a great career before that. You had Baez here, but again, we're looking at number 1 prospect, Profar. Let's look at 14. Buxton. Buxton's not making the Hall of Fame either. You have Bogarts here, done well, but look how cheap his cards are still. And he was the number 2 overall prospect. Look at this top 10. You have Correa here and Chris Bryant. Look at 15. Buxton was number 1 prospect again in 2015. Next, at number 2, you have Corey Seager. Great player, but cheap cards. Giolito, done extremely well, cheap cards. Urias. Look at 2016. Seager once again, Buxton. Let's take a look at 2017. So I'm not trying to say all these players are bad, because some of these players are all-stars in the game, done extremely well. But going through all these years, how many of these players are generational talents like Mike Trout? How many players on these lists can justify a $300 first Bowman Chrome? So now take a look at some of these other card prices out here. These are all players that have MVP potential or won MVPs and are constant all-stars, potential Hall of Famers in the future. So there's countless examples, but let's look at Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman right now, you can find his card. We'll go over the last 180 days. So you can see the high on this card went up to $256, and there's one that sold for $265. We're going with Baseball Reference. And we'll put in Freeman. Freeman has almost 40 WAR at the age of 31. Not bad at all. Next, we have Arenado. Arenado has about 42 WAR, 250 home runs, a 292 batting average, 8 Gold Gloves, which 4 platinums. He's age 30. Look how much Arenado is. $210, which is less than a Wander Franco. Next player, Yelich. So put Christian Yelich in here. So Yelich is 29 years old, 33 WAR, 150 home runs, 295 batting average, won an MVP as well, won a Gold Glove, done extremely well. This year, not doing well, but I think he's hurt. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Yelich was right here. You can buy his PSA 10 for $117. This guy's a top 5 player in the game of baseball. Next, we have Manny Machado. Love him or hate him, but look at Manny Machado's stats. So he already has 4 All-Stars, 2 Gold Gloves. He has 42.4 WAR at the age of 28, 233 home runs, a 280 batting average. You might hate Machado, but he's on track to have a Hall of Fame career. Look how much a Machado PSA 10 is. One was right here at 120. The other one sold for $78. Next guy, Acuna. And the reason why I put Acuna in here is because they're comparable prices. You can see the last Acunas have been selling for $340, $335. I know one went up here at $430, but you're paying a little bit more to get an Acuna. And you can see how well he's done in baseball. Everyone always talks about him nonstop. Acuna has 14 WAR, 100 home runs already. And he's what, 23 years old? Mookie Betts. Look at Betts on how great he is. So, load up Betts. He is 28 years old, has 49 WAR. He has what, 2 World Series titles, an MVP, 5 Gold Gloves, just crushing it on the field. And you can see his first Bowman has gone from $685 all the way to $285. Looking at prices right now, Mookie Betts and Wander Franco are very comparable. And let's just think about this realistically. What are the odds that Wander Franco has a career like Mookie Betts? Already Wander Franco plays for the Rays, and I'm a Rays fan, but our audience isn't that big. Mookie Betts played for both Dodgers and the Red Sox, which are huge organizations. On top of that, Mookie Betts has 2 World Series titles and an MVP on top of 5 Gold Gloves. Is Wander going to get that by the age of 28? It's possible, but you're betting on it, and you know, that's tough. Mookie Betts has been the second best player in baseball, and his card is the same price as a prospect. Just think about it. Let's take a look at the pop report on this card. In 2019 Bowman Chrome Wander Franco as a base, there's 12,000 of these out there, with 9,200 being 10s and 2,800 being 9s. This isn't a scarce card. And I go to card shows every single weekend. I can tell you almost every dealer that deals with Modern has multiple of these cards. Now ask yourself, is this card really worth $300 right now as a gamble? Or are you better to take other investments? Just think about it. This is my opinion. This is why I'm not going to be buying any Wander Franco first Bowman Chromes, even though I'm a huge fan of his and a huge fan of the Tampa Bay Rays.